My morning routine consists of 8 things. I make the bed so our room is orderly. I brush my teeth to get rid of morning breath. I apply skincare and sunscreen to take care of my skin. I make my coffee and sometimes Revies just because I like the taste. I read a chapter from Simple Abundance for insight and inspiration. I record my transactions from the previous day so I can be a good keeper of my finances. I do any housework that needs to be done so I can be a good homekeeper and take pride in the space I live. And I get dressed for the day to feel more beautiful and put together. My whole life, I've never been much of a routine person. When I moved out of my parents' house for the first time, I never thought, oh, I have to take care of myself now. I've always woken up early, I've always made my bed and brushed my teeth, so the idea of doing these things while living alone really wasn't even a thought. I am very grateful skincare became trendy when it did, otherwise I'd still be baking myself in the Florida sun for a bronzy glow. I was a bit late to the game though, so I use a hyaluronic acid to hydrate and the Kiehl's dark spot corrector to fade dark spots I have from the sun. Then I apply a generous amount of sunscreen on my face, neck, and décolleté for sun protection. I'm not applying makeup as I'm doing no makeup May, but usually I apply tinted eyebrow gel, a lip stain, and mascara. The next thing I do is make my coffee, which actually isn't coffee. It's called Bio Coffee. My friend Olivia introduced me to it and I'm obsessed. It's made with wheatgrass. You pour the packet in and mix it with boiling water and voila! It tastes so good, just like coffee. As I'm drinking my coffee, I read my chapter from Simple Abundance. The author's been writing about the joys of having a home that you really adore, decorating it with things that make you happy rather than just fill space, and treating your home with love. I love the inspiration I get from the daily chapters. This is my 3rd time going through the book, and I imagine I'll continue to do so every year. Next, I record my transactions from the previous day. I use My Wealth Diaries dashboard. I'll link it below if you want to get it yourself. There's multiple different graphs that show your net worth, income stats, expense stats, monthly and yearly goals, and more. It's pretty much everything you need to know about where your money is coming from and where it's going. The last thing I do before starting my day is a little bit of housekeeping. From reading Simple Abundance, I've learned to not view things such as laundry and dishes as chores, but as a way of showing love to the space I spend my time in. I used to dread doing chores in the morning. I would put them off as long as I could, or I would just start doing chores instead of doing my skincare and reading my daily chapters. Eventually, I realized I was looking at chores as a distraction, something that prevented me from having a smooth morning routine. So, I simply added them as a step. I know every morning there is going to be some way to take care of my home. Whether it's cleaning a pot I let soak overnight, doing laundry, or straightening up the living room. Now that it's scheduled, I'm no longer bothered by it as much. Lastly, I get dressed for the day. I always aim for casual and comfy. I used to try to dress really well, but I figured one of the perks of working from home is being able to wear comfy clothes. So, to take advantage of that, I just make sure that the clothes are comfy, but they're also put together and presentable. But that is pretty much my morning routine. Right now, about this time, I usually head over to my house, which is pretty much just my office, and start working. But today I think I'm gonna go to a little cafe called Pura Vida and work and maybe get some chai pudding and maybe a cappuccino and work from there today.